Hello, today we're going to be learning about the copyrights and wrongs. The supplies needed for this project are handouts, scissors, make sure that you're carrying the scissors like this, a glue stick, some colored pencils, and a pen or a pencil to write with. Pause this video now. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to remove the staple from this packet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my scissors and very carefully I'm just going to cut that staple off. So now you should have two pieces of paper. Pause this video now. Neatly remove the staple from the upper right corner of the packet. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold the papers in half. So I have my paper here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to fold it, neatly crease it, so that I have all the words right here and the copyrights and wrongs at the bottom. I'm going to set this one off to the side and I'm going to do the same thing to this paper as well. I'm just going to fold it in half so I can see all of the words on this side. Alright, so now I have two folded pieces of paper and I can see all of the names on here. Pause this video now. Neatly fold the papers in half. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to glue these two papers together. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to glue this on here. So I'm looking for the one that says creative work, fair use, commercial purposes, and copyright. If I open this up, you'll see that it says glue here. So I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to apply glue right where it says to glue here. Then while this is open, I'm going to take my copyrights and wrongs, and while it's still folded, I'm going to apply that right down here at the bottom. So when I close this, I should see the flap right here that I can open, and then also this one that I can open. Pause this video now. Neatly glue the papers together where it says glue here. For this next session, you're going to need scissors and your handout. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut out the handouts on the lines. So very carefully, I'm going to open this up. And you'll notice that when you open this up, there's a little bit of a line here. So I'm just simply going to cut along this line right here. Remember to take your time and be neat with this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm simply just going to cut these out so that they're all individual flaps. So I'm going to take this, and again, very carefully, I'm just going to cut along those lines here. And I'm going to do the same for down here as well. So I'm going to cut these out. Alright, so now you should have all of these individual flaps open. Pause this video now. Neatly cut out the handouts. Now we're going to write a definition for each one of these in our own words. And I'm going to show you where we can find those definitions at. On Schoology, you want to look for where this Quizlet is. Once you find where this Quizlet is, you'll notice that I put the terms on here as well as the definitions. You can press this space or click the card to flip it. So I'm going to look for, I have Creative Commons on here now. So I'm going to take this definition that's in here and I'm going to put it in my own words and I'm going to write this on my handout. So you're going to flip through that Quizlet that's posted on Schoology, and you're going to write a definition for each one of these terms on the inside here. So see where it says definition? That's where you're going to be writing your definition right here. Pause this video now. Neatly write the definition in your own words. So now that you have all of the definitions written in here, you're going to draw an image for each of the definitions. So I'm going to go through each one of these after I have a definition in there, and I'm going to make an illustration for each one of these. So this is my illustration for Creative Commons. Pause this video now. Neatly draw an image for each definition. Once you finish with your foldable, you're going to go back into Schoology and you're going to practice your skills using quizzes. Remember to use your real name so you can get credit for practicing before you take the test. The game code will be published on Schoology. Pause this video now. Take the practice test on quizzes. Once you're ready for the test, you're going to go back into Schoology and you're going to click on Copy Rights and Wrongs. When you're taking the test, remember you have 2 opportunities to take the test, and the highest score will be transferred over into Home Access. Please do not hit the back button because it will submit your assignment and I will not delete the scores. Pause this video now. Take the test on Schoology. If you finish everything early, you can go into Schoology and find this Nearpod. Then you're going to click Join Session.